And one day my grandmother called me and she said, yo, I want you to continue my fight. I said, what you mean by your fight? She was telling me that we have to continue letting people know who we are. She said African culture has to be the foundation of everything. Without our culture, we are nobody. Nobody will know that we are somebody. That's my fight. I said, wow, that's a huge man. She said, yes, it is huge, but it's something that is in you. It's not that something that you're going to be learning. No, it's in you already. It's in everybody. You just need to let yourself express. And then she asked me to open my hands, and I opened my hands. She asked me to lay down, which I did. And then she split in my hands, and then she asked me to put in my. That's how I become Jah Baba. I was born in a family where music is part of the tools to educate. My grandmother was a singer. She was a singer. And then my dad also was a singer, a choir master, and then a percussion player. He always introduced all of us to music, like in the church, at home, in ceremonies, and everything. So I grew up in music. And then I discovered when I was young other African countries' music. And then I fall in love in playing drum. And I started playing drum set by my own. Nobody teach me how to play it. And I really fall in love into it. And then I said, I have to make myself a professional of the drum. Anytime they ask me which style of music that I'm doing, it's African traditional music. It is true that I'm mixing it with some foreign instrument like a piano, like a guitar, like a bass, sometimes like a saxophone. But I do consider that all those things, all those instruments have their root in the African instrument. Every music, every culture is contemporary. Something that is going through generations. So I call my music African traditional music. But some people said it's Afro jazz. I say, if you want, yes, let's go for it. Afro jazz music then. Respect of the nature is the foundation of avoiding the worst to happen to us. One quick example is like, naturally, the rainwater draw his own trajectory, the way he wants to pass. And then the human choose to build a house on the path of the water. You know what is going to happen? The nature won't allow that. Everything that the human being create always have the reverse. But everything that the nature create is perfect. So what I'm trying to say is, if we do respect the nature, there won't be any climate changing. There won't be anything like that. Human being, we're creating problems for ourselves. We want to substitute ourselves to the nature, to God. I'm an activist. I'm an Africanist. It's not something that I'm doing. It's something that is expressing through me. It's who I am. So most of my songs are talking about those topics, and then in different way. I talk about love. I talk about education, about respect. That is the foundation of everything. Those are the real and the great value that we got in Africa. Everywhere, every house you see a tree in the middle of the compound. That's how we spend our life. I would just consider the past and the present. The future, I don't know. For me, I think this generation is getting really, really contaminated by what is going on. Bad habits of people is corrupting a lot of young people. But at the same time, the good things also is taking some places. Even if it's not on my time, I think somebody else will continue the fight until we get there. Hey,